Go ye. Now, here's the thing we have to comprehend. From the moment Jesus said, go ye, in the book of Acts, he tells them to gather until they are endued with power from on high. So when we begin to understand as we walk through the book of Acts, it begins with the waiting game. They're waiting for something to happen that they don't understand. They're waiting for power that they've never experienced outside of it being released on them. But this is different. This power is about to be in them. It's one thing for somebody to throw a coat on you and say, wear this. And as long as you got it on, you'll look like me. It's another thing for somebody to pour hot lava in your mouth. See, the difference between power being on you and power being in you is the power on you is for signs and wonders, but it doesn't change you. So they walked in great power, and then they ran away in fear. They walked in great power and then they doubted. They walked in great power and then they said, unless we see, we won't believe. They walked in great power and then every time something happened, they got afraid. So my first question today is there power on you or in you? Are you coming into God's presence to get more power on you? I just want to see God do stuff. I want to see another blessing. I want to see another miracle. God, get me out of this trouble. That's just stuff happening around you. And if we're seeking God so that we can see more stuff happen, stuff will happen until your character gets to the place where stuff cannot show up for you. So now you get into a situation so bad that your character is now louder than your prayer life. And if your prayer life has gotten God to move for you in the past, if your character speaks louder than your prayers, now God cannot hear your prayers because your offering of prayer is defiled by how you're living. Present your body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. Oh, some stuff we don't get to do. Some stuff we shouldn't want to do. And there's a whole lot of stuff I'll never do again. I ain't got to be delivered from the want to. Once I got saved, how in the world did I ever go there before? So when God gets in you, he breaks the yoke that has been holding you. So there are yokes that have been on us for too long because we're praying for power to get around us. We're praying for power to get on us. We're praying for power to hit everybody in our family and all our friends in our neighborhood. But we haven't asked for power to get in us. We need the Holy Ghost to get in us and break some stuff so that we can live free. Not look free, live free. Because you can look free for a long time. You can look free. But if you look free and you ain't free, pretty soon what's in you will come out of you. And the worst thing in the world is to have everybody looking at you thinking you free. And you're not. Because pretty soon, have you ever gone to a restaurant where they told you the food was good? And you go in and you're hungry. You don't eat all day. You got yourself ready for a meal. You're salivating. You got a little bit of stuff dripping right here. You ain't even embarrassed that when the waitress comes up and says, what do you want? You just go, everything. I want the whole menu. Bring me, kill it twice, but give me food before I die. You just hungry. Whether to run out, to get your money back. You know you're saved, so you can't cuss. Wait a minute, you ain't supposed to. Let me throw that out there. You saved, so you ain't supposed to be cussing. Because you can't have bitter and sweet out the same mouth. So you can't get up and prophesy and you cussing like a sailor the rest of the time. If your mouth ain't holy, shut up till you get free. So you are eating something you were prepared for, but it is not what they told you. That's what happens when we have power on us, but not in us. People come to us for living water and living bread, and when they get a taste of what's in you. Now, you told me This was going to be bread. But that tastes like stolen old cardboard. You told me you had living water, but that tastes like flat soda. There's nothing worse than to get your mouth full of something that does not satisfy.